A few years ago, the map of my life was rewritten in a language I didn't understand. I had to abandon my studies, leave my home country, and pack my entire existence into a few suitcases. At that time, my son Artin was just 4 years old. We were stepping off a ledge into the unknown, emigrating to a place where the ground felt unsteady beneath our feet. Life quickly became a tangle of complications. It wasn't just the new geography. It was the internal landscape that was shifting. I was in survival mode, struggling to navigate a new culture, while the walls of my home life began to close in. Our family was fracturing. The air in our house was thick, with misunderstandings and sharp conflicts with my husband. It took a heavy toll on my spirit. By the time Artin was 10, the silence became louder than the shouting, and we separated. In the noise of my own survival, I had been deaf to something crucial. I hadn't realized the profound impact these years were having on my son. I looked at him one day and realized he wasn't just witnessing the storm. He was getting soaked by it. He was a victim of circumstances he couldn't control, and perhaps a victim of our ignorance as parents. That realization hit me with the force of a wave. I felt a heavy guilt. But beneath that guilt, a spark ignited. I refused to let the story end in brokenness. I felt a sudden, desperate passion to understand, to learn more about the hearts of children, so I could help him heal. I decided to immerse myself in the world of the child. I began working at a daycare and started academic studies in child development. I committed myself to learning the invisible language of their growth and well-being. But the learning didn't stop at the college gates. I devoured books by renowned experts. I sought guidance from psychologists and professors. I studied the mechanics of childhood trauma and the miracle of resilience. I needed to know why things break, so I could learn how they are mended. Every word I read, every lesson I learned, felt personal. It reinforced my purpose. I wanted to ensure that no child had to carry the weight of unwitting or unprepared parents. I wanted my work to be a shield, a source of protection and guidance that I wished I had possessed earlier. As I worked with the children at the daycare, I began to see it. Subtle signs. A quiet withdrawal in one child, a burst of anger in another. I saw resilience and struggle dancing together. Every interaction reminded me of Artin. When I comforted a child who was scared, I was comforting him. When I listened to a child who felt unheard, I was listening to him. These were the lessons I wished I had learned sooner, but I was learning them now. Artin may not have been able to articulate his journey to me back then fully, but his experiences became my teacher. He inspired me to deepen my understanding, to ensure that other children can grow with the support, security, and love they deserve. I researched trauma recovery and effective support strategies. My goal transformed. I wanted to turn every word I spoke, every action I took, and every decision I made into an act of support for children facing hardship. Looking back, I realized that my past hardships were not just obstacles, they were opportunities. The pain was the soil in which my purpose grew. They led me toward a mission that is bigger than myself, to learn, heal, and protect children like Artin. This is my story. It is a journey from the confusion of hardship to the clarity of purpose. It is a story of learning, growth, and service. And it is a story that continues every single day with hope, love, and an unwavering commitment to children everywhere.